Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining today's class. Take your time to arrive on your mat. You don't need any props today, just your body and your mat. We're going to start in child's pose. Make sure you sit all the way down on your heels. Your knees are together or almost together. Your forehead is relaxing on the floor. Extend your arms in front of you, and you can either lift your elbows or let your arms relax completely on the ground. Start to deepen your breaths. Breathe into your belly and through your nose. Ujjayi breaths. So there's a little restriction at the back of your throat as you breathe in and out, as if you wanted to fog a glass or a mirror with your mouth closed. When you're ready, extend your arms and slowly shift your weight into your all fours tabletop position. Your hands are right under your shoulders. As you inhale, arch your back, look up, cow. As you exhale, round your back, look towards your navel, cat. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, round and push the ground away from you. Keep going at your own rhythm. Now find your neutral position, flat back, your tailbone is still tucked under. Extend your right leg behind you and lift it off the floor. Left arm extended in front of you. Keep your tailbone slightly tucked under. Don't open your heart. Don't arch too much. Keep your leg and your arm in alignment with your body. Inhale here, and as you exhale, open your leg to the right and your arm to the left sides. Inhale, come back. Exhale, open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep your leg above the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, open. And slowly, after extension, release your hand and your leg on the ground. Let's do the other side now. Extend your left leg behind you, stretch your calf for a minute or a moment, and then lift your leg off the ground. On your exhale, open to the sides. So it looks easy, but it's actually quite hard, as you can tell already. Breathe as you move. Open your hip, keep your leg engaged. Just 4 times like this. Come back to your center. Slowly lower your hand and your knee. Now you can shift your hips from side to side for a little bit, or chill in your child's pose. And when you're ready, open your right foot off the mat, so outside of your mat, and come on your variation of your side plank. So your weight is in your right hand. Make sure you point your left toes towards the back. And when you're ready, you can try to lift your left leg off the ground and maybe grab your ankle behind you. Once you grabbed your ankle, see if you can push the foot away from you. So open your shoulder. You can look up or down. Then release. Keep your heart open. Bring your left hand behind your head, and on your exhale, crunch. Connect your elbow and your knee. Inhale, open your back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, really push your left knee away from you. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, touch your elbow with your knee. Just a few more times, and release. So we're moving slowly but mindfully. The slower you move, actually, the harder it is. All right, let's go into the other side. So your left side plank. Make sure your hips are aligned with your body. Lift your right leg off the ground and then grab your ankle and open your heart. Keep your leg parallel above the floor. Then you can release, bring your hand behind your ear and crunch on your exhale. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, touch your elbow with your knee. And keep going with your breath at your own rhythm. It's not the number of repetition that matters here. It's how well you can engage your muscles, move mindfully with your breath. On your next exhale, step your right foot between your hands at the front of your mat and bring your back foot behind you. Keep your left toes tucked under. Inhale here, look in front of you, lengthen your back, your spine, and on your exhale, come into your modified pyramid. Inhale, slowly without a sound, lower your left knee. Exhale, try to extend your right leg as much as possible. Keep your left heel off the ground. Inhale, lower, open your heart. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Breathe out here. Slowly bend your knee again. And step your left foot to the front, to your ragdoll. So you can fold over your legs, bend your knees as needed, grab your opposite elbows, drop your neck, drop your head. You're hanging from your hips here. You can maybe move your head from side to side. And now release your elbows and walk both of your hands to the right side, stretching your left side body. Keep your hips as they are, and then to the other side. Walk your hands to the left. Breathe. And come back to the center, slowly unrolling your back one vertebra at a time. Your head and shoulders come up last. Take your shoulders up, behind and down, away from your ears. Big toes are together, heels are slightly apart. Prepare for your sun salutation. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long back. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to your high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower yourself halfway or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time here. You can walk your dog, bend one knee and then the other. Take your time. Make sure your fingers are wide apart from each other. Press your index finger into the floor and bring your ribs in. Take your last breath in here. Exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands and walk or jump straight between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Right away, inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, stay. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step to your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in your downward facing dog. Take your last breath in. Exhale, big step with your left foot between your hands. Lunge, your right knee is on the floor. Tuck your right toes under. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, extend your left leg. Variation of pyramid, fold over your leg. Inhale, drop your knee. Look forward. Exhale, straighten your leg. Inhale, drop your knee, look forward. Exhale, extend. Keep your right heel off the floor though. Stay here, see if you can lower your forehead a little bit closer towards your knee. Bend your left knee, bring your hands on the floor, and bring yourself straight to your three-legged dog. Extend this left foot, left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Stay here, extend your leg above the floor if you can. Breath in, exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it to the center. Drop and lift. Drop on your inhale and exhale. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your navel in towards your spine. And slowly come to your three-legged dog again. Extend your leg and lower it down to your downward facing dog. Other side now. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, shift your shoulders over your wrist. Touch your right tricep with your knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to your left tricep. Extend your leg. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Drop it almost on the floor. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, drop, exhale around your back. Feel the burn, keep breathing. Move it with your breath. And this time, release your right foot between your hands. Come to your high lunge. Use your core to reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, lean forward and extend your arms. Engage your triceps behind you. Keep your left heel off the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, lean forward. Reach the crown of your head forward as much as you can. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold it for a breath here. And release your hands on the floor. Step back to your high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Now slowly roll over your shoulders. Come to your high plank. And lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Point your toes towards the back. Take a few breaths into your belly. Feel your lumbar spine moving up and down as you breathe, as you push your diaphragm in the floor. Come back to your long and deep breathing. Now slowly bring your hands forward, bend your elbows, hands next to your head. You're going to pulse here as you inhale, lift your chest, keep your feet on the ground. And exhale, lower your chest slightly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Use your back muscles, but also bring your navel in. This time lift and hold. Hold it as high as you can, pressing your feet, your legs into the ground. And slowly release. You can look towards the right side or the left side, or make a pillow with your hands and release your forehead on the back of your hand. Deep breaths into your belly. Now look forward again. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers behind your back, elbows bent. And as you straighten your elbows, inhale and lift your chest off the floor. And then lift your feet off the floor. Keep your big toes connected and keep your neck long. Look down towards the floor. Lift it a little bit higher. Keep breathing. Lift your legs a little bit higher. And slowly release. Legs down, shoulders down, arms by your side. Now bring your hands under your shoulders. We're gonna do Serpentine Cobra here. So as you inhale, lift your right shoulder, then your left, then your right, until you come to your full Cobra. Pull the floor towards you. And then exhale, lower yourself down. And let's do the other side first. Your left shoulder, then your right, then your left. And open your heart forward, open your shoulders, pull the ground towards you with your hands, fingertips wide apart. And exhale, bring yourself down, forehead on the floor. And on your next inhale, come to your full expression of Cobra. Elbows almost straight here if you can. Breathe into your spine. Feet are pressing into the ground. And exhale, bring yourself down. Inhale, come to your Cobra one more time. Elbows slightly bent. Look over your right shoulder. Then look over your left shoulder. Look forward. Tuck your toes under and come to your downward facing dog. Enjoy here, breathe. See how can you bring your ribs in a little bit. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, left leg straight up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your hands and inhale, come to your high lunge. Right heel is off the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean forward. Your spine is long. Your crown is reaching forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. One last time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, arms up. And this time you can arch your back slightly, reaching the crown of your head, your arms behind you. Now come back to your initial position and bring your hands on your hips. Keeping your knees bent, step into your chair pose. Slowly lift your left leg off the floor, left foot off the floor, and wrap it around your right leg. We're coming into our eagle pose. So the body is in the same position as in chair. Left arm is wrapping around under your right arm. Try to bring your elbows to the same level as your shoulders and take your hands away from your face. Slowly unwrap your leg, unwrap your arms, reach your arms up. Now slowly bring your left foot behind you, grab your ankle, tuck your tailbone under, right arm up, and then slowly start to push your left foot away from you while lifting your left knee higher and higher. You can either reach your right arm in front of you or bring your right hand on your hip to see how can you bring your hips in alignment parallel to the floor. So we always try to compensate by lifting the left hip higher, but actually you want to bring those hips to the same level and bring your shoulders also to the same level. All right, slowly come out of the pose, stand tall, inhale, come to your chair pose, reach your arms up. This time wrap your right leg around your left leg, bring your right arm under your left arm, shoulders away, down, relaxed. Eagle pose. Slowly unwrap your arms, right knee to your chest, flex your foot, and see if you can grab your foot with your right arm, slowly pushing your foot behind you and lifting your knee higher. Dancer pose on your other side. Bring your shoulders to the same level if you can. Hips aligned as much as possible. And then slowly release. You can shake your feet, shake your hands, shake it off. And then slowly come to the front of your mat again. Close your eyes and bring both of your hands over your heart. Feel what's going on in your body right now. Feel your heart beating. Pose. Slowly open your eyes and come back to your chair pose as you inhale, reaching your arms up and sitting low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga or all the way down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, enjoy. Slowly, at the same time, with control over both of your knees. And walk your hands in front of you, puppy stretch. Keep your hips above your knees and melt your heart down towards the floor. You can keep your forehead on the ground or bring your chin down and look forward. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Release, surrender. Let your heart open. Slowly come back. Tabletop. And you can take your legs around and forward to your Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Legs together, feet are flexed. Back is long, bend your knees as needed. Inhale here to lengthen your back. Sit tall and exhale. Fold over your legs. Try to bring your belly on top of your thighs. Maybe you can grab your feet or your toes or your legs or your ankles, whatever you can grab. Massage your feet, massage your toes. With each exhale, try to straighten your legs a little bit more. Slowly release. Come back up. And bring the soles of your feet together to your butterfly pose. Let your feet open like an open book. Start by supporting yourself with your fingertips behind you, keeping a long back. And you can stay here, or you can fold over your legs with time. But the important thing here is to fold over your thighs, hinge at your hips rather than at your back. And here you can relax a little bit, don't think too much, and just feel what your body is trying to tell you. Do you need more, or do you need a little bit less? Here as well, see if you can surrender wherever you are. See how your breath is softening, lengthening. Step by step, walk your hands back towards your hips and helping your knees close with your hands and come lying down on the floor. Make sure you have enough space behind you. Take it slow. Take it as lazy and as slow as possible. Once you're there, bring your knees into your chest and roll from side to side. You can grab one knee in each hand and draw big circles with each knee, or just sway from side to side, whatever feels good here. We're just massaging our back against the floor, massaging our hip joints. Now prepare for bridge pose. It's not over yet. Bring your feet on the floor, about hip width apart, toes turning slightly in. Hands on the floor. See if you can touch your heels with your fingertips, and when you're ready, lift your hips as high as you can, and you can interlace your fingers under your back and walk your shoulders towards each other. Look straight up. Your chin is never touching your chest here. Keep your neck as long as possible. Now bring your hands back on the floor by your side. On your next inhale, slowly lower your hips on the floor or almost on the floor if you want to challenge yourself. With each exhale, lift your hips, engage your glutes. All the strength here is coming from your legs. Inhale, lower, almost all the way down, almost touching the floor. Exhale, squeeze your glutes. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep your legs engaged, keep your booty engaged all along. Now stay up, and you can either place a block or book under your sacrum, or you can bring your hands supporting so your elbow is right under your wrist, but don't force it here, you don't have to. And then one vertebra at a time, tailbone last, lower your hips all the way down and sway your knees from side to side. You don't need to bring your knees into your chest straight away. Come back to your initial position, feet hip width apart, toes slightly in. Let's try the wheel pose. You can either do bridge again, or place your hands by your ears, fingers pointing towards your feet. And when you're ready, without thinking too much, lift yourself up and breathe there. See if you can bring your heart over your wrists. And then slowly lower yourself down, tucking your chin in first, bringing your tailbone to the floor last. Let's go again. When you're ready, you can sway your knees from side to side. Measure the distance between your fingertips and your heels, and then bring your hands next to your ears. keeping your elbows aligned with your shoulders. Breathe in your wheel. Open your heart. Strong legs here. It's the flexibility, the mobility in your shoulders and the strong legs that will give you a strong wheel. Once you're ready, lower yourself down and sway your knees from side to side. Make fists with your hands and draw big circles with your thumbs. One direction, then the other. And then bring your legs straight up towards the sky. Viparita Karani, you can also do it against the wall, which is really, really nice. Or you can bring a block under your hips, under your sacrum. Or you can just hold it like this. Bring your legs over your hips so that you don't have to use too much of your core here. Breathe and bend your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Rock from side to side. And one last thing, we're going to twist a little bit. Open your arms to the sides. Look towards the left side and drop both of your knees to the right. No need to move your hips here. Just let them drop naturally. Maybe they're not gonna touch the floor, but make sure you keep both of your shoulders on the ground. You can bring a pillow or a block under your knees if it's too uncomfortable. Breathe into your belly. Look up. Bring your knees up and switch to the other side. Look towards the right, both knees to your left. Slowly look up, bring your knees up, and prepare for your last pose, Shavasana. Lengthen your legs on the ground. Arms by your side, just mat width apart, palms facing up. Wiggle around if you need, shift your body to feel comfortable. You can bring a pillow or a bolster under your knees. Close your eyes and come back to your normal breath. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, your shoulders, chest, your belly, your hips, your legs. Start to deepen your breaths more and more into your belly. Start to move your fingers and your toes, spreading the movement and giving yourself a nice big stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms over your head. Bend your knees, bring them into your chest, and roll over to your right side. Take a fetal position. Pose there for a moment with your eyes still closed. Slowly press your hands into the floor and take a seat on your mat. Lengthen your back. Relax your shoulders, lift your chin, and bring your hands in front of your heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Take your last breath in, and a long exhale. Thank yourself for your practice, and I thank you for joining me today and practicing with me. It's such an honor. Have a wonderful day, and I see you soon.